It was all a dream on the scene, making mean.
Then I came along and changed everything.
From ciphers to diapers,
Green jiggly
but the
thing.
grind don't stop.
We just got a bigger team.
All the way to the top.
Mom, what does that mean?
The time is now or never. We the dream team.
How can I get paid for this?
Alright, you guys, what's up? It's your girl, Kane, aka Nini, aka whatever it is that you want to call me. I am back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to 10 regular objects that look nothing like they used to. With that being said, you already know the original video is going to be in the description box down below, as well as all of my social media links. Make sure you go ahead and follow us on IG, Best Friends Since Birth, as well as my music page on IG, Kane Official. My other YouTube channel will also be in the description box down below. Be sure to head over there and subscribe, turn on notifications, and be able to watch all of my latest music videos, original tracks, cover songs, and challenges. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this video. Let's see what they got for us. The things.
There are certain things we see every day and never give a second thought about their history. But with a little digging, the evolution of everyday objects can be shocking. If you are a first-time viewer, click the red subscribe button and enjoy. Today, we are revealing 10 regular objects that look nothing like they used to. Sunglasses. Before people were using their sunglasses to look cool indoors, they actually served a purpose. These are the oldest pair of sunglasses ever found and believed to be 800 years old. They were designed by Inuits to help protect their eyes from the light that reflected off the ice and snow. The light from the snow could get so dangerous that it could actually blind people. Thankfully, we have a much more attractive way to keep the sun out and look cool at the same time. Keys. Metal keys have certainly evolved over the years, but are quickly becoming obsolete thanks to technology.
Right.
The first versions of metal keys were simpler than what we see today, and since having something worth locking up was uncommon in ancient times, having a key became more of a status symbol than anything else. These days, people have so many keys they can't keep up with them, not to mention the hundreds of hotel key cards they probably have lying around. Toilet paper. Could you imagine wiping your bottom with a rock? Well, that's exactly what scientists think that these ceramic discs were used for. It is believed that ancient Romans used hard sponges dipped in vinegar on a stick to clean up after using the restroom. But because many of these ceramic discs have been unearthed in several Greek and Roman latrines, it's an easy conclusion that they were also used as ancient toilet paper. Thankfully,
painful.
there have been many advances in this department. High heels. High heels first popped up in history around 3500 BC, and they have made several transformations since. These pair of heels from ancient Rome and Greece were known as buskins, and were worn by stage performers to help differentiate the social class of individual characters. In the Middle Ages, high heels made of wood known as pattens were slipped on so nobles could keep their expensive shoes clean of mud and street litter. These days, high heels are worn by men and women who wish to spice up an outfit with a sultry footwear. Maps. Considering hundreds of years ago, many believed the world was flat, it shouldn't be surprising that maps look completely different. This first-century map shows an Earth that has much more land than water, and the Americas aren't even on it. It wasn't until the late 1600s that we see a map that is closer to the ones we use today. In modern times, we don't even use paper maps. Most of the time, we rely on our cell phones
GPS.
to tell us where to go. Cars. One of the first cars to hit the road was this 1.1 horsepower carriage that was invented in 1886. Just look at the difference in style and the difference in horsepower to what we see today. This car featured 3 tires and a rear engine, and apparently they believed a stick was the best way to steer. The car has evolved so much that now, 130 years later, we have over 500 times more horsepower and, luckily for us, a steering wheel. Apple computers. In 1976, one of the world's now most famous and lucrative tech companies was born, Apple, and their first product was the Apple I computer. It looks like something a kid could throw together at their local high school, but it was considered a huge technological advancement back in the 70s. Thanks to Steve Wozniak's and Steve Jobs' innovation, we now have iPhones and MacBooks that put the early Apple computer to shame. Socks. These days, most people wouldn't be caught dead wearing socks with sandals, but that wasn't the case 1600 years ago. In fact, these ancient woolen socks were made by the Egyptians to specifically wear with sandals. Considering there probably weren't many footwear choices in 400 AD, we can forgive the ancient Egyptians for this fashion faux pas. Bra. There's nothing about the words breast pouches that sounds appealing, but this is what bras were made of hundreds of years ago. This bra from Austria is thought to be around 500 years old. Notice the pouch-like shape and the lack of underwire. And there doesn't seem to be any adjusting straps, which means this bra was custom made for its owner. Bras in modern times are still considered torture devices, much like this one probably was, but at least they are much more attractive. Condoms. We often hear of the crazy ways people used to prevent birth before condoms were invented. But we don't often hear about what these original condoms were made from or what they looked like. That is, until now. This reusable condom is around 370 years old and is made from sheepskin. It looks terrifying and not pleasurable at all. The instructions have been preserved and call for it to be cleaned with warm milk to prevent venereal disease. Yikes. Are you happy that these regular objects look nothing like they used to? React in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Things.
That was crazy. Like, I mean, I'm weird like that. Like, if someone's ever get their hands on my phone and like go on my Google section, I Google everything. Like, you don't understand. I have these random thoughts. I'm gonna talk right here. I have these random thoughts that like pop into my head. Like, I swear I'll see something and I'll instantly think like, I wonder when that was first invented, or what it you know, like the history of it, and I'll Google it. But like these things I never thought to Google. I mean, cars, yes. Bras, that never really crossed my mind. The idea of socks, but the condom got me. Like, reusable. I mean, obviously if you're in that day and age and that's normal, but like, yeah. Definitely learned something new. Comment in the comment section down below if you thought that was interesting, if you learned something new. If you already knew these things, let me know as well. Tell me some other cool things or some other cool objects that you knew like had evolved and you want me to look it up, because I love doing stuff like that. I swear. Giga's my very best friend. So, well, besides my daughter, because she was best friend since birth. But not my birth. Her birth. Yeah, with that being said, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. Peace out. I'm out of here.